Hello students, welcome to my channel Maths Made Easy with AB. Today in this chapter, in this video, we will be studying about pair of straight lines. Pair of straight line is a very important chapter when it comes to coordinate geometry. In previous video, we have seen equation of a straight line. We have seen basic point distance formula. We have seen how to find the equation of straight line, point of intersection, distance between two parallel lines, how to find the intersection points, which is very basic, which you must have learned till 10th also. But this is something new. And this chapter, pair of straight line, comes exclusively in your plus 2. So let's get started. We will try and understand this with very easy examples. Say for example, so if, if equation of two lines. So basically pair of straight line means there will be two lines and we will be combining the lines, the equation will multiplying both the equations and finding the pair of straight line. So let's understand what it means. So if equation of two lines are, say for example, your L1 is one line which is given as A1x plus B1y plus C1 equals 0. So this is one equation. So equation of one line is A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0. And another equation L2 is A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0. This is second line. Then the joint equation is expressed as joint equation. Basically, as I told you, the joint equation is A1x plus B1y plus C1 multiplied by A2x plus B2y plus C2, correct, is equal to 0. So basically this multiplication, this is how it is expressed. So A1x plus B1y plus C1 multiplied. This is one line, this is one line. This is the way of representation, students. A pair of straight line is nothing but way of representing two lines together. Yeah. And when we go ahead, we will be learning, we will be seeing family of lines and all that. Correct. So I'll take a quick example. So what I said, I'll take a quick example. Multiplying these two. Say for example, equation of one line is 2x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0. So equation of one line is 2x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0. And another is x minus y plus 4 equals 0. These are two lines. Yeah. So now what is the combined equation or the equation of pair of straight line will become, just multiply 2x plus y plus 3 multiplied by x minus y plus 4 equals 0. Correct? This is the equation of the joint equation. This is the joint equation. Let's try and solve it. So basically this will be 2x into x, that is 2x square, 2x into y, that is minus 2xy, 2x into 4, that is 8x. Yeah, y into x, so plus xy, y into y minus y square, y into 4 plus 4y, 3 into x, so plus 3x, 3 into y minus 3y, 3 into 4 plus 12 is equal to 0. Yeah, let's now take things together. This is 2x square. Yeah, minus 2xy plus xy is minus xy, correct, minus y square, plus 8x 3x plus 11x, 8x plus 3x 11x, and y is how much, 4y, so plus y minus this is 12, so plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is the combined equation of the line, students. If any mistake I have done in multiplication, you have corrected. My idea over here is just the multiplication. So this is how the combined equation of two lines will look like. That is pair of straight lines. Correct, students? I think till here it's clear to you all. Yeah. Now the next thing that I want to say. So conversely, if you see, conversely, Conversely, what I can say is, if say for example, if combined if combined equation of two straight line is given, two straight lines is, I take some random example, say for example 6x square plus 5xy minus 4y square is equal to 0. Say for example this is the combined equation of a straight line. 6x square plus 5xy minus 4y is equal to 0. This is a combined equation of two straight lines. So how you need to reduce it? So what we will do is we'll use the factorization method. So this is 6x square. So 6 into 4, 20. Simple. 6x square plus 5xy minus 4y square. You know the simple factorization, students. Yeah, so we will get into Siddharacharya also, since we see a quadratic over here. We will try and understand that also. 6x square plus 5xy minus 4. So 6 for the 24 and we have to get 5. So we have to break 24 in such a way that we get 5. Correct? 6 into 4. You have learned this, 24. How we can break 24 such that we get 5, students? So basically it can be plus 8 minus 3. So 8 into 3 will be 24 and 8 minus 3 will give you 5. We can use this, right? We can use this factor to get it. So let's use it. 6x square plus 8xy minus 3xy minus 4y square is equal to 0. Yeah. So we can take 2x common, 3x plus 4y. So 3x plus 4y will come here, and this is minus y will give you 0. So 2x minus y and 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. Correct, students? 2x plus y, 3x plus 4. So basically, one line is 2x minus y is equal to 0. Another line is 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. So these are the two lines. This is one line and this is another line, of which this is line 1 and this is line 2, whose combined equation is this one. Whose combined equation is this one. 2x minus y is equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. That's different, that both these lines, they pass through the origin 0 comma 0, because 0 comma 0 is a point which was going to satisfy both of these straight lines, students. Correct? I hope till here it's very clear to you all. Now let's move ahead. So basically what we are doing is, in order to find a combined equation of straight line, what we need to do first is, if you are going to find the combined equation of like this is a combined equation of a straight line. In order to find a combined equation of a straight line, students, what you need to do is, first you need to make the RHS of each equation of a straight line equal to 0. What? Make RHS of each equation of straight line equals 0, and then multiply two equations. Correct? What I mean by this is, say for example, you have been given, question is, you have been given 2x plus 3y equals 5. Oh, this is one line, this is line 1, and line 2, students, is given as 3x minus 2y equals minus 6. These are the two lines given. What they are saying is, find the combined equation. So what you will do is, you will first find 2x plus 3y minus 5 equals 0. And so you're making this RHS as 0. This side is RHS. You're making RHS is equal to 0. And for this, you will do 3x minus 2y plus 6 equals 0. And then you will multiply both of these. 2x plus 3y minus 5 will get multiplied by 3x minus 2y plus 6 is equal to 0. And this will be the pair of straight lines. This will be equation of pair of straight lines. This one. Correct? You simply need to multiply these and get the answer. I hope till here it's clear to you all, students. Yeah, let's now move ahead. This chapter is very important because many a times questions are asked based on the pair of straight lines. So if you understand the concept, you will face no difficulty. Yeah. So let's get started with a very simple. So I haven't said about the general equation of a straight line yet, but you must have seen what is the general equation of a straight line. Before I go into that, I will quickly give you a question so that your concept is clear, and then we can understand the general equation of a second degree in two variables, blah blah blah. Yeah. So now let's see the question. So I'm writing the question over here. Find the find the distance find the distance between the pair of pair of parallel parallel lines x square plus 4xy plus 4y square plus 3x plus 6y minus 4 equals 0. Okay, students, find the distance between the pair of parallel lines, this. So this is the question. Yeah. So this is the question. So students, you understood before. So just I'll go back. I'll just go back. You saw this equation, right? So that the question that is given is in this form, students, 2x square minus or something of this sort. So basically, there will be two lines which will be looking something like these. So first you have to find these lines. First you have to find these lines. So basically, what we did here, we from here we reached here, correct? Now you have been given this, so from here to here you have to reach. Here we tried one thing, we used easy factorization, but since this was an easy equation, you faced no problem. Yeah, you did not face any problem. Simple factorization you used and you solved it. Yeah, but if you are given something of this sort, definitely if you are able to solve it by putting in something, you can do. Else what you need to do is you need to solve it using Sridharacharya formula. Correct, students? So somebody who I is new, or maybe who has forgotten what is Sridhara Acharya formula, let me quickly revise Sridhara Acharya formula for them. So basically this is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If you get, so I'm digressing from this question now. If you get an equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, how do you find the root of the equation? The root of, so basically the value of x. So value of x, how do you find out? So value of x is given by, and the roots is, say for example, alpha comma beta, or the value of x is minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac, which is the discriminant, by 2a. I hope you all remember this, students. You all remember this. This was a Siddharacharya formula. Yeah, minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Correct? Yeah. So just I am erasing this part right now. So this part I am erasing, and we are directly moving on to the question now. Yeah. So this was the question. So find the distance between the pair of parallels. How do you do this? So it's now what we do. So just see what I'm doing, and this is how you learn actually. This is how you learn this problem. So x square plus 4xy plus 3x. Let's write it together. Plus 4y square plus 6y minus 4 is equal to 0. What I am trying, my plan is that I will treat y part as constant and try to find the value of x. Okay, so from here, so now this was a step one. The step two will be x square plus x I take common, okay, 4y plus 3. Let's write x this side, 4y plus 3, x this side, okay, for your clarity, plus 4y square plus 6y minus 4 is equal to 0. Correct, students? Still here? Till here it's correct? Yeah. So this is x square plus 4y plus 3x. So basically this is the value of a is what? The value of a is 1. Value of a is 1. I'm just comparing this, I will just write also. I'm comparing this with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. I am comparing this, I'm comparing both of these, right? So I get a equals 1, b equals 4y plus 3, and c becomes equal to 4y square plus 6y minus 4. Correct, student? Still here? Correct. So what is the value of x? What is the value of x? X is equal to minus b. So minus 4y plus 3 plus minus, yeah, root over b square, that is 4y plus 3 whole square, minus 4 into a is 1 into c is how much? 4y square plus 6y minus 4. Correct till here? Till here is it correct? Divided by 2 into a, that is 2 into 1. I think till here it's clear to you all. Students, with me, I guess you all solve the question when I am solving, so that it is making sense to you all. Yeah, it's not that you just come here without a notebook, without a pen, and you see what I am doing. So what I expect is pause the video, try and solve yourself, and then complete the video. Don't leave a video once you have started. Yeah, that's my earnest request. So now what we get is minus 4y plus 3, okay, plus minus, what I do is here is, so this is 4y plus 3 whole square, so 16y square, a plus b whole square, a square plus 2, 6, 24y plus 9, correct? Minus 16y square, this is minus 4 into 16y square, minus 24y plus 16, yeah, divided by 2. 16y square cancel, 24y cancel. What we get inside is 16 plus 9, which is 25. So what we have over here is minus 4y plus 3 plus minus 5 divided by 2, students. That's the value of x. So now you already have two equations over here. You already have two equations over here. Yeah. So one is x equals minus 4y minus 3 plus 5 divided by 2. One is x equals minus 4y minus 3 minus 5 divided by 2. So you have x equals, this is minus 4y plus 2 by 2. This is, so I have already two things, x equals minus 4y minus 8 divided by 2. So you have how much? X equals minus 2y plus 1, which also boils down to x plus 2y minus 1 equals 0. And this is x equals minus 2y minus 4. So x plus 2y plus 4 equals 0. X plus 2y plus 4 equals 0. Correct, students? Still here? Correct, students? Yeah. So you have this. Now these two are parallel lines, right? So you had this equation, students. This was the main equation that was given to you all. So let me highlight it. So this was the main equation that was given to you all, or maybe I can write it down over here now. The pair of straight line that was given was what? The pair of straight line was x square plus 4xy. I'll get to finding the distance, plus 4y square plus 3x plus 6y minus 4 equals 0. So this was the pair of straight line, the equation of the pair of straight line, for which, yeah, for which the two equations are x plus 2y minus x plus 2y, just a second, x plus 2y minus 1 equals 0. This is line 1, and line 2 is x plus 2y plus 4 equals 0. Yeah, these are the two lines. which is represented by the pair of straight line given by this. Yep, perfect. Now, how do you find the distance between two lines? And tell me whether these two are parallel lines. Yeah, these two are parallel lines because they have the same slope. So, say for example, if a1x plus b1y plus c1. So, let's not write it over here, else you will be confused. What I am saying is, if a line is given by a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0, and another is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0, correct, students? So these two will be parallel line if a1 is equal to a2, b1 is equal to b2. If these are equal, then this will be what? These will be parallel lines. And C1, C2, what is the formula, students? So basically A1, so say for example, this becomes A and this becomes B. So this is given by AX plus BY plus C1 equals 0. And this is AX plus BY plus C2 equals 0. Yeah. So the distance is given by the formula C2 minus C1 divided by root over A square plus B square. That's this is the modulus that is applied. So this is the formula for finding the distance. So now you have this over here. So how do you find the distance between them? The distance becomes mod of 4 plus 1, 5, yeah, divided by root over 1 plus 2 square. So 1 square plus 2 square. So basically 5 divided by root 5. So let's simplify this into root 5 by root 5. That is root 5. This is the distance between the straight line. The root 5 is the answer for this question. The question answer is root 5. Yeah, I think till here it's clear to you all. Let's now quickly jump into finding the general equation of a two variable. So the general equation is already over here. You have seen this is the general equation of a pair of parallel lines, and we will now get inside this. So let's move ahead in this video. Let's now understand the general equation of a second degree in two variables. So maybe I will give the heading also. So general equation of a second degree in two variables. Yeah, so that's the heading, and we'll quickly get into this. So you already saw that the general equation of a quadratic equation, yeah, the general form of a quadratic equation in variables x and y is what? Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Students, understand this fact. This equation you have to remember by heart. Always remember the equation is ax square plus 2xxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. This represents equation of a pair of straight line. Okay. So just let me tell you, this can represent as equation of of it can be a pair of straight line. There will be certain condition when it will be pair of straight line. Yeah, we will be seeing this in this chapter. What are the conditions when this equation will represent a pair of straight line? Okay, it can be a circle. There will be certain condition when this will become a circle. It can represent a parabola. Yeah, it can represent a hyperbola. It can represent an ellipse. Clear? So these are few things. There will be certain parameters. Say for example, if it becomes a circle, in that case, h will be 0. In that case, A will be equal to B and certain blah blah blah. There will be or certain conditions, more conditions when this will represent a circle. There will be certain condition when it will become a parabola. There will be certain conditions in A, H, B, G, F, C, so that it will become hyperbola. Or in these conditions will change, it will become ellipse. So we will be going ahead in this playlist and seeing what are the conditions. So basically now this formula, this equation is going to be the key equation. Key equation is this: ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This key equation is going to stay with you till the end of this playlist. Yeah, since this is an equation in variable x and y, since this, just let me erase everything out and clean this. Since this part, since this part, since this part, correct students? Since this part is an equation in variable x and y, it represents the equation of a locus in a plane. It represents the equation of a locus in a plane. I already told you it may represent pair of straight line, circle, parabola, ellipse, or hyperbola. Yeah. If this represents a pair of straight line, if so, I'm just writing this now in this chapter. In this chapter, we will be studying only about pair of straight line. We will not move into other things. So I'm just writing if it means this, if this represents a pair of straight lines, then expression on LHS must get factorized into two linear expressions. Correct, students? We already saw in this question, this got factorized in two linear expressions. One expression was x plus 2y minus 1. What is the difference between equation and expression? When we equate something to number, that becomes equation. So x plus x minus 2y minus 1 is expression. X plus 2y minus 1 equals 0 is called equation. So it's same thing. Once you put equal to sign and a number on the RHS, it becomes an equation. So what I'm saying is this equation is a pair of straight line because why? This part is factorizable into two expression. One expression was x plus 2y minus 1. Another expression was x plus 2y minus 4. So that's the simple condition for this equation to qualify into a pair of straight line. Correct, students? Very simple. So now let's get started. Let us find the condition. From here the condition will come out. If it represents a pair of straight line, the expression the LHS must. So let us find the expression. Let us find the expression. Yeah. So the equation is ax square plus 2x, yeah, hy plus g. Can I write it this way? So this equation basically I'm just trying to bring out the x part. I'm just trying out to bring out the x part. Let's not put it this way. Let's write this and write this. Yeah. Plus the remaining part is by square plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Correct, Ilya? So now let's apply Sridhar-Acharya formula. Let's apply Sridhar-Acharya formula and find x. So x is equal to minus b. So minus 2 into hy plus g. Minus b plus minus root over b square. So basically b square is what? This. So 4 into hy plus g whole square minus 4ac. 4 into a is a into c is this part is c. So by square plus 2fy plus c. Correct? Divided by 2a. Divided by 2a. This is x. So if I simplify this a bit, what I get is so 2 if I remove, so 4 will come as common. If it comes out, it will come 2. So this 2 will cancel out. This 2 will cancel out. These 4s will get cancelled because 4, if it comes out of the square root, it will come 2. Yeah. So we have minus hy plus g. We have hy plus g. Yeah. Plus minus we have root over this will be what? Let's simplify this a bit. H square y square, correct, plus 2 hyg, correct, plus g square minus aby square minus 2afy, yeah, minus ac divided by a. Let's keep it like this. So equals minus hy plus g plus minus root over. Let's take, so it has to be a perfect square, right? If it's a linear thing, so this is under square root. So under this thing, this should be a perfect square. Let's take out, if I take y square at first, if I take y square at first, this is h square, yeah, minus ab. This is y square, correct? And now let's take y part together. So plus 2 gh minus af into y plus g square minus ac. This part, correct? This divided by a. Now understand, students, this part, if it has to represent, if this is x equals something, if it has to represent a straight line and it has to completely factorize, then this part, students, this entire that I am highlighting right now inside the square root must be a perfect square. So for we must have x as a linear expression in y. I'm just writing we must have x as linear expression in y. Correct? This is clear, I think. For that, this entire thing, students, under the square root, this should be a perfect square. For a perfect square, the discriminant of this expression, which expression? Discriminant, I'm just writing discriminant of h square minus ab y square plus 2 gh minus af into y plus g square minus ac. The discriminant of this expression must be 0. Must be 0. Clear till here? The discriminant must be 0. So if the discriminant is 0, simply what needs to be done over here? The discriminant of this part needs to be 0. What will be the thing? What will be the thing? So discriminant is nothing but b square minus 4ac. So b square is this part. Yeah. So 2 into gh minus af whole square, b square. This is b square minus 4 into a is h square minus ab into g square minus ac is equal to 0. Yeah, 4 will get cancelled out. This will get cancelled out, equal to 0. And you will be getting ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square equals 0. That's it, students. So this is the condition. So this is the condition for which this condition is the condition for which this equation will represent a pair of straight line ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square is equal to 0. Then it will represent a pair of straight line if this condition is fulfilled. Yeah. Students, so basically I won't suggest you to memorize this part. There is one simple trick. There is one simple trick which will help you understand or help you memorize this thing. So I would like to tell you this thing, yeah, so that you keep these in mind. So remember one thing. So remember one discriminant. So here determinant, sorry, not discriminant, a determinant will help you out. So what is the determinant, students? So basically, so one thing that you need to memorize. So what's the important thing that you need to memorize? One thing that you need to memorize is this part. One you need to memorize is this part, that the equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2 gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Correct? So this is it. So this is this equation 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Yeah. When will this represent a pair of straight line or something? You have to remember one determinant, which is oh. So how do I remember this? Basically, so I'm just writing that phrase, a hot, a hot. So just a second. So I'll just tell you how do you remember this. Correct? So this is one thing. So basically you have A, you have H, you have G, you have H again, you have B, you have F, you have G, you have F, you have C. Yeah, correct? So till here it's clear to you all. So you have A, you have H, yeah, G, H, B, F, G, F, C equals 0. How do you remember this? Yeah. So you generally, I remember this by this phrase. So no, don't take it any other way. Just for memorizing purpose, this is what my teacher had taught me, and this is I'm passing you on because I always remember this. All hot girls having boyfriend goes for cinema. All hot girls having boyfriend goes for cinema. This is how I had memorized this. So, or maybe a happy girl held big. So whatever. So let's not go into that. If you can memorize it, all hot girls having boyfriend goes for cinema, great. Yeah, this is how I memorize it. And if you expand, if you solve this determinant, I hope you all know how to solve determinant. You will be reaching this phrase. Yeah, so this will give you ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus CH square minus BG square equals 0. So sorry, just a second. So got over here. So this becomes your equation, this becomes your condition for this equation to be representing a pair of straight lines. I hope students still here, it's clear to you all. We started with a pair of straight line, we saw certain examples and what it shows, how we solve problems. So in the next video, so let me keep this video a bit shorter, yeah, for you to digest it and understand the basics. In the next video, we'll understand some techniques, how you can find the point of intersection, how do you solve the point of intersection, yeah. Uh, so and maybe further on we will be moving with this video because this video will be a bigger video. So let's break this video into parts, the pair of straight lines. I hope students you are liking my video. So in this video you can see that we have changed the pattern with which I used to teach before. So it used to be a board and now we have come out a bit digital, and maybe it's more convenient for me and you also because uh, we can bring in more graphs, we can bring in more clarity in the video, and possibly I'll try to roll out the videos faster now, since this using this technology, the video output is greater. The quality of the video I think will be better than the video that we were publishing before. If you have any feedback, you can definitely reach out to me. You can definitely put it in the comment section. Hope you are enjoying the videos. Meanwhile, there has been a great lag in the videos that has come, and I have received several comments, emails from students, many of which I have replied, and most possibly some I have missed or I haven't replied. You will be getting replies from that. And I will be continuing series on calculus as well. This is coordinate geometry and other important chapters of IIT JEE Advanced. Yeah. So thank you, students, for your time. Do let us know how did you like the video. Thank you so much.